People, how on a day? I welcome you to Niger Celebrity Gist TV, where we the touchlight better gist. Like I always tell you on this channel that it is as they let us know, we let you know, so that you go know what in they let us know and know what in they solve. My people, welcome to Niger Celebrity Gist TV. This is the better place of gist, the home of Niger Celebrity. My people no be smart, yes, I told una say my page, this page is demonetized. Every Niger celebrity page is demonetized because they say people they flaunt my voice all over the social media, both on Facebook, both on YouTube and everything. And we have told people, please, make una know they land another person into trouble when una they collect una selfish, una they satisfy una selfish interest. If you see wetin person do where you like, why not you go voice am by your own way? Must you screen record my voice and be using on your page? And as such, say YouTube accusing is charging me of reuse content when I am not the one reusing the content. That is very bad. And before you know it, some people just don't delete it up, and YouTube has decided to keep me till many months before they will accept my monetization again. No problem. But I will continue to give us our better gist because that's what I am here for. Yes, money is the secondary. The most important thing is to satisfy my subscribers. I have also opened another page called Niger Peking Gist. I just have 40 something people. So please, you can help me subscribe to that one to build it up so that we can also use that one. We are going to use that one to do a very important skit making, and in future we are going to enjoy the things that will be happening on Niger Peking Gist blog. My people no be smart, the information where they reach us now be say some people know they get tired, and some people know they read the hand of the clock. Some people know they follow the trend of events. It is very wrong that the Edochies or whoever will be thinking, or anybody will be thinking, that at this stage of the case that Premier will back down to start what do you call it, reconciling with you the Edochie again, back down the divorce case in court, and now come to reconcile with you the Edochie. That is an old story. So it is something that if you hear it now, just they laugh. But some people are still making that derogatory statement. Not even some people, that the Edochies are still working and pressing and blaming Aligwis of not supporting for the reconciliation of Premier and you, the Edochie. And I come to ask, is it that these people can forget in a hurry what this young lady passed through when all these things are happening? That you are blaming the Aligwis for not supporting Premier. The information reaching us now be say the Edochie, especially Sapet Edochie, in a discussion with a friend, was blaming the Aligwis for not supporting him when he was working so hard to make sure that you, the Edochie, and Premier reconciled and start again. Because according to them, they say Sapet Edochie was never in support of any divorce between Premier and Yul Edochie. And that if they had supported him the way he was working seriously, talking to me and trying to block everything that would cause the divorce, that things would have settled and everybody would have been happy right now. That why things are like this is because nobody supported him. They were looking at it in a selfish way. Everybody was against what he's doing. And right now, right away, the marriage has catalyzed, and Judy Austin has now been the one winning in all these things. And that is why the Edochies have already said that Judy Austin can never and will never become a member of the Edochies. Well, I don't know, because there are a lot of interests involved when these things are happening. People like us, the online in-laws, were even blaming the Aligwis for not standing beside Queen May, for even allowing Queen May to be dragged by the Duchess. Because at that time, Queen May and you, the Duchess, and Judy Austin are dragging this lady like, say, they drag her past my neighbor generator when no grease starts. They drag her leg, they drag her leg, like, say, they even want cut the starting rope. You understand? I don't understand. Even people like us were like, Queen May said that brother that is a Wakwatakota for Navy. What happened? Why don't you use your power? You have the government, you have the authority. Why don't you use your authority and power and capacity to, push and get some boys to protect your sister? That anybody that drag your sister will be picked up from anywhere the person is. But they don't, the Alibis never exercise such powers. They have it, but they didn't use it. That's what called gentleness. Gentleness is when you have the power and you decide to remain you remain quiet without acting. That is gentleness. Ability to return, ability not to retaliate, ability not to use your power and authority to revenge, ability to remain quiet even in the midst of provocation, especially when you have the power to act, the power to punish. You just decide, cool. That is gentleness. The Aligwes are so gentle that they never moved, they never go for, they never do anything rash against the Edochie, because if you, the Edochie, or the Edochies has the power that Quéen elder brother has, they would have picked up, and they are in the shoe of Quéen and his family. They would have picked everybody. In fact, nobody would have been talking right now. In social media, everybody would be running away because it will not cost them much to get it, because they had the gadgets to get to people where they are. It will not even spend much money. They will just use the government gadget and be picking people wherever. But you, the Edochie and Judy Austin, were dragging. We look at how Chief Jenny and Okobaba were dragging. They have recruited their cohorts. They were dragging Daniel. They were dragging Quéen. The drag was so much. But these people remain cool. And now, the Sapet Edochie is blaming them for not supporting him to stop the divorce. I want us to understand, my honorable and beautiful subscribers and fans, that when you present a case like this, you gain sympathy. A lot of people will say, wow, 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 wow. But one thing that anybody will begin to think about is that, what was your intention for stopping the divorce? That is what the Aligwes know. Are you stopping the divorce because you love Quéen, or because you want Quéen to remain in that family? Or you're stopping the divorce because you don't want Quéen to go and you lose something? That is it. Is it born out of love, or is it born out of selfishness? Because everything that happened within the time that you, the Edochie, cheated on Quéen, within the time that you, the Edochie, presented the side chick of Judy Austin with Pekin, within the time that they were forcing Quéen to be in the polygamy, which she said she is not going to be part of the polygamy. She will not be numbered in the house she built by herself. Now you are not calling her number one. Even if you are calling her what number, she's not interested in being numbered in that. So when Quéen was saying that, what did these people do? When Judy Austin was mounting pressure on social media, attacking anybody that supports Quéen, attacking Quéen, dragging people like Lege. What did the Edochies do? The thing was so fierce. And while the dragging was going on, everybody knew, everybody's a witness, that Quéen lost one of her eyes that she used to see. She lost her first son. First son. Even the Bible says, can a woman forsake the first son, the son of her womb? To tell you how important it is. Naturally, it is not easy for a woman to forsake her first son. For a woman to forsake her first son. Quéen lost her first son. And in the midst of all this agony, you, the Edochie, was abusing Quéen. According to what they let us know, was maltreating her, was trying to force her into Kerewa, was trying to force her into the other things. And at the end of the day, you followed Judy to dance on the grave of the Pekin, whereby. And all these things were happening. We were expecting to see condemnation from the Edochie. Yes, anybody can say it might be done inside that we didn't hear. Yeah, but on social media we didn't, because we are hearing on social media and we judge what we hear on the media space. But on the media space, we didn't hear anything. Nobody said anything. Nobody talked about it. Nobody condemned it. Nobody spoke about it. From the Edochies, everybody was silent. Sapet was silent. Barrister Josephine was silent. Everybody was silent, except the Ijele one, Mama Rita, that sometimes, holla. But everybody was silent. Everybody in the Edochie family. Now, all of a sudden, when the criticism was too much, the dragging becomes too much, Sapet Edochie granted that interview that broke the camel's back, that says, ant-infested firewood. And Judy Austin and Jude Edochie became mad. That was when everything became open, that Judy Austin was not accepted. And at that time, that was when the Edochies have understood that they are making a mistake. And people had come to explain to them who Judy was and the exact intention of Judy and what Judy had done in the life of other people. They knew that they are not safe in the hand of Judy. And that was when they came out and started talking. Sapet now called Judy ant-infested firewood. So everything started. So now they are blaming the Alibis of not supporting. How can you blame Quéen and the people for not support? What are they going to support? Support you that Quéen should go back and continue suffering. Maybe in the next few years, another picking will buy, and you people, they will stay hands on top. You guys will keep quiet. Or is it that when Quéen was abused, was anybody there to support her, to save her, there were most of the things we see in the media space, most of the information we got, according to what they let us know, according to what the media, the legal team said, most of the information were gotten from even the Peking, they were recording it themselves. Camberley has his own. Daniel has her own. They recorded some things, some abuses on their phones against their mother, and it was very painful. It was very bad. My people not be smart, you know. The Edochies are crying that Aligwes never supported, but I don't think that cry is a medicine after memorial service. I always say it because it doesn't have anything to show. Because the Aligwes were taking their coup, consoling their pikin, and telling Quéen to remain calm and not to, take any rash decision on what is happening, because they knew that one day we're going to get to where we are now, when the hand of the clock will change, when the tide will turn around, and it will now be going the other person's side. You, the Edochie and Judy Austin, never believed that time will come when Quéen will be the talk of the town. They never believed that the tide will change and the situation will come like this. They felt that everything will be the same way it was, but it failed them. It failed them woefully, my people. Not be smart, my people. Now, so the gist reach you. I say make a torchlight and with you. Now, everything in this gist is covered with allegedly. As I told you that this as they let us know, we let you know, so that you go know waiting the let us know, waiting the sub. My people, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers will say, "Now, well done, my people. Now, welcome. Make una have a nice day. Please help us subscribe to Niger Peking Gist blog, and God will bless you. Make una have a nice day. Bye."